just in one go. It's actually a combined effort, right? Because you have, in the question it says, overall after the 6 years, this is how much money you have. So for the first 4 years, the annual interest rate was 4%. You know the rate was 4%, and you know it was for the first 4 years. This tells you n is equal to 4. And the principal was 3,500. From these, what can you work out first?
How much interest was?
How much interest was generated in the first 4 years, right? So it's I equals PRN. I equals PRN. I found out in the first 4 years, $560 was generated as interest. Now in total, this is how much interest there was. And in the first 4 years, this is how much it was. How do you find out what was generated in the next 2 years? It's only got two parts, right? Minus them. The difference is going to be how much interest there was in the next 2 years. N is equal to 2, by the way. Keep that in mind. And you have, this is the interest. So principal is equal to, because it says the new interest rate is applied to the value of the investment at the end of the 4 years. So at the end of the 4 years, I know principal was 3,500 and interest was 560. The new principal should be 4,060. You add the principal and the interest together, right? And can you scroll down a little bit? And then you can do, I just did I2 equals P2, R2, N2 because the numbers are different, but you can just use I equals PRN. So I equals PRN, interest, we already worked it out, it's 446.6. That's equal to principal times the rate, times 2 years. And then solve this, you'll get the rate is 5.5%. So increased from 4% to 5.5%, that means the increase is 1.5%.
Is there any way?
No.
How long would it take to do that?
This is a hard question because we've never seen a question where simple interest or like the interest just changes. Huh? Yeah, I think you have actually seen this question before. Yeah, you did do it before.
Yes, can you make us a report where there's like 8 hard questions or like practice that? Like band 6 questions?
Yeah, maybe later on. I have networks to do and then
yeah, after that.
yeah.
After that.
Do you want to try the rest of the questions first?
Why did you want to 4% at the end?
Because it wants me to find the increase, so the difference. Yes? But this is the rate. It's 36.2 litres per hour. But how long do you actually need to travel 100 kilometres? This is the rate. It's not how much fuel you need. You need more than that to travel 100 kilometres. So how many hours? That's the rate. That's how fast the car is using fuel. But I need to travel 900 kilometers. How do you find the time? You have the speed. The speed is on how long you travel for, right? I'll go back to it once.
Oh, she didn't finish?
I keep getting
So
the
where's all
65.5.
Which one?
Like instead of 5.5%, I could get 55.5.
It's because your interest is incorrect. Interest is the total interest, which was $1,006.60. Because this grew to that, so the interest is different between the two numbers. Yeah, but that's two parts. First part is 560. Second part should be here. So whatever the interest is, minus 560 from it.
It's a minus from each other and then I plus that.
Then minus. So you have 4506.6 minus. This is how much interest there was in total. First 4 years, it was 560. So you got minus 560 from it. This is how much you
How do you calculate taxable income?
taxable income. So you do your gross income minus all the deductible thing.
That's what we use our.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, see this, I put it in and I see 4.3.
Yes. Because
And then I put this down.
Because this is your hourly rate. What is, how long do you travel for? 900 kilometers at a speed of 60.
Oh, 900 kilometers.
Yeah. Do you need more time for question 9?
Yeah.
So today's homework, if 4 of you, so it's for the 4 of you, you were absent yesterday, so make sure you finish quiz 4. And then homework will just be finished the rest of the multiple choice questions. So 10 to 15. Yeah, so independent papers are in general harder than the other ones. Yeah, the other one was better, yeah? This one, yeah. But this paper was not given as an actual assessment last year. It was also just done in class together. Because these questions, even though it says it's, say, Band 4, it's not actually a Band 4 question. I would say most questions in this paper are Band 5 and Band 6 questions.
I'm struggling so much. Yeah, I can't remember any of these questions.
These questions are different than the ones you're used to, I feel like.
Yeah.
A lot of it takes a lot more thinking, like it's not that obvious, it's not just completely out there for you to substitute. Alright, I'm just going to talk about question 9 now. So the fuel consumption, many of you have worked it out, it's 36.2. You substitute the velocity speed in there. So it's 36.2. However, that is the rate per hour. You can't just use that to times it by the price because the car is not just going to use 36 litres to travel 900 kilometres. For the 900 kilometres, travelling at 60 kilometres per hour, you can work out the actual duration of that. So T equals D over S, 15 hours. So at the rate of this consumption, I travel 15 hours. The actual amount of fuel you need is 543 litres, and that's 150 per litre. So you need to times 543 by 150.
You just go back, what did you do after you converted the conversion?
I converted what?
No, you did, you found 36.2.
Say that again?
You found 36.2, what did you
Yeah.
do after?
And then I worked out how much time the car travels for, and I times them together, because that is the rate. Yeah, the unit consumption. You need to times it by how many hours there are.
What did you do? 1,000 times.
I times it by how much. Because you want to work out a price, right? Price is fuel times unit price. Yeah, can you back up? Huh?